Alright, so I'm about to go on my next adventure. I'm going up on the tallest mountain in the world, which is here in Hawaii. It starts 6 kilometers below sea level and extends up to 4,200 meters. So there's snow up there. I've heard I'm gonna get a winter jacket and we're gonna watch the sunset. Yeah, excited. You guys probably think Mount Everest is the tallest mountain. Mount Everest is the highest point above sea level, but this is the tallest mountain in the world. You can Google it. It's true. Anyway, while I'm driving there, I wanted to tell you guys about why I think traveling alone is the best thing in the world. I only did it for the first time last year, for a more extended period of over a week. I was also here in Hawaii, and I loved it so much, I decided I'm gonna be traveling a lot more. I've always been trying to arrange, trips with my friends. As a single guy, with no girlfriend, the only other option is to go alone, and I was always thinking that it'd be lonely, but it's not lonely. You gotta do stuff, you gotta fill in your time, and it's great. Gotta take this roof down. Whoop. There we go. It's really hot today, as you can see. I'm covered in sweat. So we're gonna take the roof down. All right, let's go. Navigation on, and we're set. So today's second to last day. Tomorrow I'm leaving at 9 p.m. I'm excited to go back, Santa Monica feels like home, something I haven't felt in a long time. So I feel very lucky for that. I was really missing that in my life. I felt really lost and displaced, like a homeless child. Anyway, I wanted to tell you guys, for those of you that have never traveled alone, I wanted to tell you guys that traveling alone is the most liberating experience I think you can have. I heard it from a bunch of my friends years ago that traveling alone is great, like you should definitely try it. I was always like, nah, I'm lonely enough on an everyday basis. Why would I go off to be alone even more in a foreign place? But last year I was in Las Vegas for work at a conference, and I've always wanted to go to Hawaii. And so I booked myself a one-way ticket and went on my own. I was there, I think, for 12 days. I went to Maui, went to Oahu as well. And I loved it. I was so pleasantly surprised how wonderful traveling alone can be. It's just such a liberating and freeing experience. There's no one tells you what to do, no one's complaining, no one's moaning, let's do this, let's eat that. You just get to decide what to do, when to do it, how to do it, how often. And it's all up to you. And it kind of forces you to be out of your comfort zone. Like meeting strangers, I'm an introvert by nature, so for me it's difficult. But there's a strange thing, when I'm with my friends, I'm very, very unlikely to talk to strangers. I'll kind of hang in my comfortable circle, my sphere of order. But when you're alone, you kind of almost want to, even as an introvert, I want to kind of engage strangers and just talk to them. And I met some really interesting people last year and this year. So it, absolutely doesn't have to be a lonely experience.
In 1,000 feet, turn right. Turn right to stay on Kaupalihu Drive.
Wow.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Hawaii 19.
So yeah, I like keeping myself busy. Honestly, being on vacation requires a bit of effort as well. If you want to do the really cool shit, like the really, really adventurous lifetime memory type of stuff, you have to make an effort. You have to kind of force yourself to not be lazy, because, it's easy to get to a nice hotel, a nice beach, and just lay there and stuff and be just dormant. But to do all the cool activities, that requires effort. That requires a bit of work. That requires a bit of sacrifice. Getting up, today I have to get up at 5:45 in the morning to go spearfishing at 7 a.m. I have to skip breakfast, all that. But I know from experience that the most incredible experiences in life are the ones that require effort. So I do it. I've trained myself to do it. And it's this kind of mindset that I feel, I call it the success mindset, because there's no other way to call it. It permeates into your personal life, your professional life, your social life. Like, you know, you realize, oh, life is work. And to live a great life, you have to put in the effort. To experience the great things, to get a good job, or to start a great business, it all requires a lot of energy. And I've kind of learned that, you know. Last night I was so tired after the day before. I was also having a lot of like doing a lot of activities. I was like, God damn, I have to set my alarm to 5:45. I'm so tired. I want to just take it easy. But I knew in the back of my head that when you get out there and you experience, you know, swimming with sharks. I was swimming with sharks today. I was hunting, I was diving 20 meters. I heard whales underwater. There was nobody around. It was an absolutely magnificent experience. But it required me to force myself in the beginning. And then once you're there, it's incredible. And most things in life are like that, you know? Because it's easy to say, next time, later. But no, man, life is short. You got, if you're watching this, I always like to repeat this. You have like 15,000, maybe 20,000 days of life left. That's not many when you put it in, you know, in the number of days. I like to remind myself every single day that this is another one that I get to cross off as I approach closer to the end. So I want to make the most of it. And that's what it's all about. Making the most of your time. Because feeling lazy, everybody feels lazy. And the people who experience the best things are the ones who know how to push through that.
Continue on Hawaii 19 for 11 miles.
Woo! Yep, so that's what traveling's all about. Solo traveling. It's freedom. Experiencing all the things that you want to without anyone, you know, having their say in it, meeting new people, getting out of your comfort zone, doing new things. I read 2 books over this past week. I started writing in my journal. I started meditating twice a day. Like, I set myself goals for my vacation, you know. That's what being a driven individual is all about, is always learning new stuff, pushing yourself, doing new things, and just continuing to grow till the day you die. Because the day you stop learning, the day you stop growing, the day you stop experiencing new things and stimulating your mind is the day you're practically dead, in my book. I'm not going to let that happen ever. Because life is a precious miracle. And I've felt it more than ever on this vacation when I've seen lava, you know, the formation of this earth. You can see it here. I went on a blackwater dive, which is a dive 10 miles off the shore, in water that was 2 miles deep. Sorry, even more, 2 kilometers. I saw some of the earliest life forms that inhabited our planet, and now I'm going on the tallest mountain in the world to watch the sunset, after which I'm gonna look up at the stars and see the universe. And earlier today, I was hunting for my own food, hunting fish. I was swimming with sharks. They were surrounding us because we had dead fish on us. I mean, this is like life at its finest for me. This is what it's all about. This is why I work so hard. To experience these moments. And I feel I don't do enough of it. I know most of us feel that way. But we can change that. That's the beautiful thing. It's all up to us. What we do, when we do it, how we do it. Ah, man. I feel so free, man. Like, I feel just super present. Not thinking about the future or the past, just enjoying the moment. And this is what I came out to Hawaii for. To feel exactly that. It's such a beautiful place. You know, I'm actually going to look at, out of curiosity, I'm going to look at property here. Maybe look at investing in some land in Hawaii. It's not a bad place to live when the world starts going down. This is like a little microcosm universe of so diverse, so many things to do. The people are so friendly and so interesting because a lot of the people are not from Hawaii. They're people who made the decision to leave everything behind and move out here. And I admire that so much because that takes a lot of courage that I don't even necessarily have. I just gathered it and finally moved to California. Incredible place, yeah. And you know, like on this vacation, because I was alone, I'm eating healthy, I've had no alcohol, I'm working out almost every day. If not working out, I'm doing some hardcore exercise in the form of different types of adventures, hiking, free diving, scuba diving. Super healthy, cleaned my mind out. I'm ready to get back and just get shit done, you know, take things to the next level. Start building that $1 billion company. Because that is my goal and I will achieve it. And while achieving it, I'm gonna have these incredible trips as well because I feel people who work hard and then retire and then try to live life, that's such a messed up way to live life. Like, by the time you're retired, you're just like, you're 65 years old or whatever, you can't really do any like extreme cool sports. It's different. What Tim Ferriss calls it, it's mini retirements. It's taking breaks regularly, getting rid of your addiction to the internet, to social media. I was offline for 4 days. Just completely uninstalled Instagram, Facebook on my phone, put my phone in flight mode, put my laptop away, and I felt better than ever, you know? It's hard to realize how badly our minds are polluted by social media, by all the bullshit, by all the fake news and stupid news that has no real value. And man, sometimes I just want to leave everything and live in the wild like a real gypsy. I guess to do that, I don't need $1 billion. But I totally understand why all the rich people buy land here. Like, it's such a crazy cool place. You know, I'm not even feeling happy. I'm feeling joyful. Just no reason. Just pure. Oh, a goat. Yeah, man. This is what it's all about. And you need to remind yourself what it is to feel pure joy, peace, and just like quietness in your mind. Reading, just, you know, meditating, eating well, not drinking alcohol, not poisoning yourself, doing a lot of exercise. This is it. And believe me, if all of you watching this, you could be doing the same if you just make it your goal. Make it your goal and do it. You know, there's people out here who have small businesses. I mean, Jeremy, the guy I was spearfishing with, he has small businesses just taking tourists out spearfishing. He does what he loves and he lives off of it. He travels the world. He's going to Madagascar. He's going to travel Africa. Simple, man. Like, stop complaining that you don't have the money to do it or whatever. Look at how much money you spend on other bullshit, material things that don't make you happy, that give you really nothing. It's easy to get caught in that trap. 'Cause that's what, you know, Western society has kind of become. But it's possible. Leave everything behind, move to paradise, and live the life of your dreams. Become a scuba diving instructor. Become a whatever you want. A tour guide, a marine biologist. I don't know. There's so many beautiful options, and we don't choose them. It's sometimes it's crazy to really acknowledge that. Anyway, that's the end of my video of why everybody should travel alone at least once in their life, because it's honestly one of the best things you can do to learn about yourself, to have a great time,
Turn left.
and just to live life to the fullest. As always, if you like this video, hit the thumbs up.
Turn left onto White Road.
click the subscribe button to see more content, you know, because the only reason I'm making content is to try to reach as many people, to hopefully inspire as many people as possible. That's my goal. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Mahalo.